So at first, when we got to the pub, we were kind of, very excited and skittish. Everybody was kind of like, not jumpy, but, we're just so excited. We have so much energy. And like Vox kind of like got on our level of 2 of energy that we're like, oh my God, hi. Like we would just talk. So to give you an example, sometimes, let's say Ike would talk and Vox and I would just be like, Ike, you smell. Or Vox would say something and I'd be like, oh, yes, my lord. Once we got to the pub though, and Vox and I had some beers, Ike had orange juice, everybody kind of ate. We kind of got to like a more kind of chill energy where, it kind of became like, yeah, we're hanging out. It's fun. We're hanging out. We got to know each other. And Mysta, poor baby, he went to, I guess maybe he just didn't see the message or maybe he misread it. But I had told him to come to where we were right away. And it said he went to the Airbnb right away. So we told him like, baby, come back to us and we'll wait for you at the pub. And when Mysta was coming to the pub, we had gotten into a pretty serious conversation. So I told him, I was like, can you call me when you get outside the pub? I'll come pick you up. No worries. But he didn't call. He just messaged. So I didn't see the message. The 3 of us. So for you to understand. So it's empty seat, Vox. In front of Vox is Ike. And next to Ike is me. Okay. So Vox can't see somebody coming out from the door. I am not looking at the door because I am looking at Vox and Ike, right? I am turning this way into the conversation. The chair in front of me is empty. That's where the door is. On my right, in front of me, diagonal to the right is my lord. And on my immediate right is Ike. Yeah, Ike is in front of Vox. So I'm facing the boys when I'm talking to them. Ike is the one that sees the door. So I didn't see this because we were all in conversation, but Mysta shows up. He's wearing a face mask. He was wearing a slightly different outfit, right? Like he was wearing a lot of black over his typical outfit. And as we're talking, Ike just has this anime moment where Ike just like puts his hand in front of his he pogs in real life and puts his hand in front of his mouth. So we freak out because we're thinking like, oh no, maybe did Ike just see somebody recording us? Like my first instinct was like, oh my God, somebody's recording us and like, I'm going to have to fight. Like I'm going to have to punch somebody in the throat. Like I'm about. And then, so I'm looking from the boys and then I look straight ahead and I see Mysta. And I see Mysta. So when I tell you, we like jump up from the table. We rush to Mysta. Poor Mysta. Mysta was on a train. Took an Uber. Took another Uber back. Mysta hasn't eaten. Mysta's exhausted. Also remember, Mysta is the most introverted out of all of us. And the most shy. So the most introvert gets like slightly tipsy Vox and Nina and very excited Ike just like run up to him. Poor baby. We rushed up to him and again, when I tweeted my son is so stylish, you don't know which son I was talking about. All my sons are stylish, but I did tweet that about Mysta. Mysta looked so stylish and so cool and just, wow. So remember when I said that we were kind of matching each other's energies, right? Where at first me and Ike were so excited and then we got really excited with Vox and then we kind of calmed down because we had eaten our food. And we, the initial excitement of having met had slightly worn off because, well, we had been together for about 2 hours eating and drinking. And then Mysta shows up. And all 3 of us, our excitement goes to 300%. Whereas Mysta is hungry and thirsty. And he has to pee. And he just has his everything. And we're like, Mysta, give me a hug. Mysta, where's this from? Mysta, how was your trip? Poor baby. Poor baby. We like circled him. You know, have you ever seen in those movies where it's like somebody's cooking in a pot and then everyone's dancing around them? That was us. We were like, ooga booga, ooga booga, Mysta, Mysta, Mysta. Just, we were so excited. Poor baby. I hope, Mysta, if you ever watch this, yeah, we were sharks around a fish. We were just so excited. You were probably so overwhelmed by the three of us being like, unga bunga, bunga bunga. But we just went like caveman brain. We just, our brain shut off and all in it was like, Mysta. So Mysta sat down with us. I think Mysta had a pint. He ate a little bit of the chips. And it was pretty much time to check in.